Good morning, friends. This is about the third time I've tried to do this, but I'm going to speak a little bit quicker now, and I'm going to try to be very, very succinct. My name is Paul. I was born in the United States in the late 60s in rural Washington State. Very nondescript life up to about 23. At 23, I fucked off and I moved to Russia on a 6-month commitment and ended up staying 18 years. I'm home based in Riga in Latvia, and I've lived in France, and I have traveled extensively throughout Europe and much of the world, quite frankly, with the trajectory of my life. So things have changed a little bit. I'm 56. I'm at a real pivot in my life. I was recently made redundant from a corporate gig that I had for a couple decades that took me all over the world and all throughout Europe. So 3 months ago, unemployed, I'm like, fuck, I've got responsibilities. I have to provide. I have obligations. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna go look for another corporate gig, or do I say fuck that and lean into myself? And I chose myself. I've had a really, really unique and I think interesting life. My life trajectory or life story has been very compelling, and that I should find some medium to get it out there. So this is it, right? I live in Europe. I've been gone for 32 years. I've not lived in this country. I've obviously been back several times for a week or 10 days, business trip, whatever. But in terms of any long-term time, this is going to be it. I'm here for 3 months, 4 months, whatever it takes. I have a van that's been kitted out. It's branded with Tan Santa, fine European beard care. So me and my homies, my old school homies, dudes I've known since I was 11 and 12 years old, we started this business, kind of a little passion project about 2 years ago, just as a vehicle to kind of stay together and have opportunities to touch base on a regular basis. And we chose a beard care product, and that I would be the face of this brand, Tan Santa. Story behind that, a good story behind that, the naming and all, but I don't have time to do that right now. If you guys find any of this shit interesting, you have any questions, how did you get to Russia, why did you do that, bada, reach out, leave me a question in the comments, and I'll answer. I'm a pretty transparent dude. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. But here I am in the United States, rolling through every lower 48 states. Been to Hawaii, been to Alaska. So if I complete this task, I will be able to say I've seen, driven through, touched, experienced every state in the nation. And I think that's pretty cool. In addition to that, obviously, I'm trying to introduce my brand, a brand that I created with 2 of my old school homies, Tan Santa's Fine European Beard Care. So you're going to be hearing a lot about my beard care business on this channel, but you're also going to be hearing a lot about my travels, and that's pretty cool. You got some brews, you got some cocktails, hit me up. We can get you some of these. I've lived abroad, I've traveled the world, I've got 850 passport stamps in the passports that I've had over the several last years. I've flown over 1,014 flights. I've done the math. I know this shit, right? I've stayed, in the last 23 years, I've stayed the equivalent of 7.5 years in hotel rooms across the greatest cities of the world.